Guys, it's your girl Robin coming at you, ugly as hell, but it's okay because, you know, it's Thursday. So, I'm
You're
obvious.
not ugly.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. You're not ugly. Stop it. You look great.
So, obviously, by the concept and video for you guys, obviously I am doing another interview. You're probably thinking, wow, Robin's on top of the interviews lately. Yes, I am. Or at least I try. So, today I have someone really awesome. Met him at KCON, because life. I've actually been following him on Twitter and YouTube for a while, but, you know, I was not existent at that point in time. I'm still not existent at that point in time, whatever. But, we hung out a lot at KCON, and I want you guys to meet him if you haven't already seen him and or met him. His name is Josh, so Josh, please introduce yourself, your channel, anything else you want to do.
Hi. Oh yeah, of course, hi. My name's Josh. Josh Dove is my YouTube channel. I make reaction videos, and I love Astro. And GOT7.
Look at the posters behind him!
Look at my boyfriends. Yeah, I love them so much. You have no idea.
For now, we're going to get to know Josh a little bit more, just in case those of you who don't know Josh, or if you know him but want to get to know him a little bit more. And then after all those simple questions, we'll talk about KCON, because that was really eventful and wow. So.
Very, very eventful. Oh,
Exactly.
I can't wait. I'm like dying to talk more about KCON because I haven't been able to really talk about it. No, like barely at least.
I'm still in shock that I actually went though. Like.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so the first question I have for you is, who is your ultimate bias group?
Oh god, oh no. Okay, so it's gonna be weird because like if you asked me like a month ago, it was Astro, and then like as of like literally, I don't know, I want to say 2 days ago, honestly. 2 days ago, I was like, you know what, no, it's GOT7 again. And then I just flip-flop between the two because I love GOT7 and Astro, like, so much.
Yeah.
Oh, as very second, it's GOT7.
Okay. So, who is your ultimate bias?
Jackson Wall. He's the only person I've ever felt love for. I literally, no, I'm like obsessed with him. Especially right now with his solo music, it makes me like, I'm like excited about it. Because I just love him. I think he's so amazing. I'm so like whipped by him.
You're gonna have to fight Ashley for him then. You're gonna have to fight Ashley.
Oh, yeah, well, Ashley, you know what? No, Ashley, get out. He's mine.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So, how and
After this.
How and when did you get into K-pop?
I'm weird, and it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of blurry because I first discovered K-pop back in 2009 because my friend showed me SNSD 2 p.m. Well, I kind of found 2 p.m. on my own, but he showed me like the two groups. I think it was Cabby. That was like one of the first things I ever heard. Still a bop. But like I didn't really listen to K-pop that much. Like I'd listened to like a few songs, and like I found CL's TBD and like Baddest Female. Like I found like CL solo stuff, and like I knew 21 of course because like my friends listened to K-pop. I don't know. I wasn't that into K-pop, and then like I want to say within the past like 2 years, pretty much like I kept hearing more and more K-pop. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Like I really like this song, and I'll listen to it all the time. And then I just like maybe the story in my life has been over ever since.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. I don't really know how I got into K-pop because I just kind of known about it and then like listened here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What fandoms would you be considered a part of? You can name as many as you want, or just a few.
I mean, the fandoms that I like choose to be a part of and like that I like follow around on like Twitter and like everything like that would be like Aroha. I'm a huge Aroha, and I don't know, just GOT7 and Astro. That's the two I really follow. And then Beat is also there, but like I don't follow it as hard. Like,
yeah,
that and I guess Card and Ace, but I follow mostly just like Astro.
Mm-hmm.
and got 7.
Yeah.
Like I'll look at the AMINO every single day and see everything that's like any like new post or anything new that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
So, why did you decide to create your YouTube channel?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been on YouTube since there were like dinosaurs. No. I literally have though. Like since YouTube was created, I've kind of been on YouTube, and I made like really shitty videos, and I still make shitty videos. Let's not lie to ourselves, but like, yeah, I've had like my channel. Like, there's still videos of me from like 2010, where I'm a boy who likes anime, and it's just like really cringy. Oh, it's so bad. And then I just kind of been like making random videos here and there. Like it wasn't something I did like often. And then I started doing reaction videos. And I like really liked it, and I really liked like, you know, like talking to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good way. I like how there's like you put stuff out, and then people will respond with comments, tweets, like stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
So, did that answer the question?
Yes.
I don't know.
So, now, unlike a good majority of K-pop YouTubers out there, you actually didn't start your channel off with just K-pop. What made you decide to pursue K-pop YouTubing?
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. No idea. I just kind of I feel like there's like I just never got cured. That was like really cheesy, but like, like metaphorically, like it's kind of true. Yeah. I just like went full blown. I got so into it, and then now I don't want to.
Yeah. So, who or what was your inspiration to start your YouTube channel?
Ooh, so I have like a few inspirations. So I kind of have inspirations for like reaction videos, like who kind of like inspired me to do that, and then I have my inspiration for like who really made me want to make YouTube videos. But it's kind of a lot. Not really a lot. There's just a few of them. So pretty much like videos in general. Like my inspiration was really Kev Jemba. I don't know if you know Kev Jemba.
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's like an OG YouTuber, and he was just like so funny. He would make videos just like in his bedroom, fun of his dad, like stuff like that. And I thought he was so funny, and I wanted to do that. And then there was, but he was like the first YouTuber I got into. I found him on YouTube. I'm like, oh my god, this kid's so funny. I love him. Yeah, and then oh gosh, then there's just like a ton of smaller YouTubers who would maybe have like, I don't know, like 10 to like 20,000 subscribers back in the day, which was a lot back then.
Yeah.
And that's still a lot of subscribers, like.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was just like they kind of like inspired me to like continue making YouTube videos. And then I just made like a new video, maybe like once a month, like do. And they're just like me talking to the camera about literally like nothing. I had no plans ever. But then like I discovered like Dre's channel. I was like, or do I call him Dre? Dre's channel. I discovered his channel, and like I've never seen like a reaction channel that's actually like, at that time I did it. But I've never seen a reaction channel that was like actually quality. I've just seen like searching, finding, like accidentally clicking on a reaction video and then being like, what is this? I don't want to watch this. Like he makes really good videos, and I just like his personality, and I want to be him. I want to consume him. That sounded weird. I meant to like try to make it sound like Creek want to eat him. Whoops.
So, what are some of your favorite moments on your channel?
Ooh, let me YouTube channel really quick and just like scroll through and see. Oh, that's like a really good. Like my favorite. Ooh, sorry, I'm like, I don't know how to answer that, but pretty much I think back in 2013 or 2014, Like meeting my best friends from the internet. Like they were the only friends I had at the time. I think it was 2013. I wouldn't remember, but I was like just being able to meet them and like vlogging that experience. That was like everything. And also like going to KCON, not KCON, it was VidCon. Sorry, not KCON, VidCon. Like that was like one of my favorite things ever. And then I want to say this Jollibee commercial because it kind of like blew up out of nowhere. And it now almost has like 1 million views, which is insane.
Yeah.
And it was like it was on TV in the Philippines, it was on the news in the Philippines, like it was being shared around like everywhere. And that was like such a cool experience for me. Like I was not, you know what I mean? That's just like something, it was unexpected and just like really, really cool.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah. Did that answer the question?
Yeah.
I like was talking about halfway through.
No, you're fine. I answered it completely. So,
You're good. Okay.
What are some of your upcoming goals for your YouTube channel? Or just yourself?
Oh, yeah. Well, my own personal goals, I just want to get my life together and, like, have a lot of money and just get shit, done. Because especially recently I've been very lazy. And I'm trying my best to not be lazy, but I can't help it. Yeah, personal goals. And then, like, YouTube goals is just really be consistent. Get everything done. I want to introduce like a lot more things. Like I have a few kind of like I don't want to share it yet because in case I don't want anyone to steal this idea. So I'm not gonna. But it's pretty much like a live stream. It's a live show, but with multiple people on it. And then I'm doing a podcast as well. So I want to like definitely like make my podcast the thing, so I can. I mean, I've always wanted to have a podcast, but it's really just so I can make more money off of ads, because YouTube, like, you can't really make money with reaction videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need some form of, like, income, because I do this 5 days a week, so. Yeah.
So, what would you say makes you different than the rest of the K-pop YouTuber community? Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's kind of weird, but I don't think there's, like, a lot of, like, gay, like, K-pop reactors. There's only like a good handful that I've at least heard of, and there's not a lot of people who can be like semi-vulgar or in a way. I don't really like censor. A lot of people kind of like find that funny or maybe even relatable.
Yeah.
And I think just like being like a gay man, I can like sit there and like call all these guys hot, which people seem like they kind of love that. And like I don't know, I think it's funny, and I think maybe just that really. I think I just can be funny and relatable and just kind of a little weird and out there.
Which I mean,
gay.
Very
gay.
I mean, it makes sense. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
Anyone watching, like, what do you think sets me apart? Because I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah. Not a lot
Even
of people really.
It, but...
not a lot of people really do know how to answer that. So at least you tried.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good question, though.
Yeah. So now there are some people who would like to become a K-pop YouTuber but don't know where to start. What do you think would be a good start for these people, and do you have any advice for them?
Ooh, so it's a good start and like good advice for these people. Honestly, just do it. Like, really just do it. You'll understand like how you'll understand like lighting. You'll understand like the importance of everything. So pretty much, if you really want to get your channel like up and going, if there's a new music video that drops, make sure you react to it within like the first minute of it dropping, and then upload it as soon as possible. That's like that's the best way to get your channel to kind of grow, because you get like on the first day of it being uploaded, the better it'll do kind of over time. And that's not always the case. A lot, like, you'll get more views that way. I've kind of given up on doing that because I don't really care anymore about views, but to grow your channel, it helps a lot. And yeah, just do it, and don't care what other people think. Just be yourself, and just be like genuine, like really genuine, because that's kind of what people like about reaction videos is like actual personality, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that is it for like the question part. So now we can talk about KCON.
Yes, I'm so excited. I need to know about your KCON experience too.
Oh gee, my KCON. Ooh, okay. Well, let's go with before KCON. Whenever we met at dinner. That was
that dinner that we had.
That dinner that we had. That wow dinner.
Wait, how old are you, by the way? Did you have soju?
I did, even though I'm underage. No, but it's alright, because I had my legal guardian with me, and she didn't really care. She was like, go for it.
What legal? I mean, that doesn't make it.
Well, like,
it's
okay.
still legal to drink under 21.
Shh. I'm 18, and I can drink with the guardian. So, my sister's 25, therefore, ha.
Okay, whatever.
It's okay, no, Ashley and Cheyenne and everyone, they're like, ramen taste soju, and I was like, okay. And I took a shot, and I was like, this is a drug. This is a drug.
We drank a lot of soju.
I saw.
Yeah. Oh, so you didn't have like a lot? Like,
no, I just had one shot. I only had one shot. Because, to be honest, I don't really taste that. I don't like the taste of alcohol, so, yeah.
Soju is like my favorite thing. It's the one thing that doesn't get me too like drunk.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't get me hungover, and it does make me sloppy. It's like my favorite thing to drink.
Yeah. I was just like, see, I could get addicted to this, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. It's expensive. It's so cheap in Korea, but in like the US, it's like it's like $10 for like a tiny little bottle. In Korea, it's like five cents.
Right.
But
okay. So, guys, if you haven't watched my vlog, because I'm actually on date with my vlogs, unlike someone.
Oh yeah, I know. I have like it's been like 2 weeks since KCON, I think, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And I'm still like, I have one more vlog that I need to upload. And then I literally might upload like a vlog from KCON New York, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
But if you guys watched my vlog, it's kind of funny on how like we started talking, because you know I had my sister film me interacting with like Ashley and everyone, because like this is my first time meeting them in person, and you just saw my camera and you're like, oh, am I in your vlog?
Oh, wait, I don't know if I remember. Was this outside of the restaurant?
Yes.
I know me, I'm like, oh, someone's in the background. Just...
Yeah, because like you were talking to Chance and I was talking to Emmy, because you guys were talking to Emmy, and I was like talking to Chance for a little bit, and then you saw my sister filming, and then you're like, I should follow you on Twitter. I was like, okay, and then Chance was like, me too, and I was like, wait, what?
I barely remember what that night was.
I remember it so well. It was just so funny.
I remember the hot waiter who I gave him my number. Oh my god. So much shame. So much shame and regret. I gave him my number on the tab, the bill. When I paid my bill.
I bet he was like,
texted me.
How much you would have bet this guy was like, oh, 이게 뭐야? Like,
he was probably just like, oh no. What happened? But he saw me staring at him every time he would come over, and he stared at me, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm giving him my number. And then he's like, I was drunk, okay? I don't do this. I don't do that ever. Garbage, trash, like.
That's funny.
Ugh. I don't care, though. It was worth it, because maybe if it's meant to be, right?
Right.
John, too.
So, how was your first day of KCON?
What was that?
How was your first day of KCON?
Oh, it was like I was shocked at how big it was, because of KCON New York, and KCON New York is not that big compared to LA.
Yeah.
Like LA is huge.
Yeah.
Oh God, what did I do on the first day? I don't think I did much. I just went to random panels.
Mm.
I do wish that they had more, kind of like conversation panels.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of panels are just very like, let loose. Like, I don't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I understand that completely.
Yeah, what did I do though? I like don't remember KCON. I feel like I just walked around a lot, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing. Yeah. How about you? How was your first day?
Well, my first day, let's see, I got up at 5 in the morning so I could get in line for my crap because I didn't make it to pre-check-in. Did that.
Yeah, I didn't either though, so.
I got that. I ended up buying a Haze High Touch because I was desperate for High Touch. I was like, I just want a High Touch. I don't care with who. I just want one. And then also got 17 artists. Yeah, and then I also got 17 artist engagement because, like, I need to see my children. And then I went to Universal Studios with my sister that day. And then made it back for Haze. Did Haze High Touch. I completely missed your hand.
You did a lot.
I did. I was tired.
That's a lot in one day.
Right? But, I did Haze's High Touch, completely missed your hand. Whoops. And then after that, huh?
Brilliant. How do you manage that? You're literally there just to touch her hand. Like, how do you manage that?
Well, like, she does the bro one, you know, she does that one. She did that kind of high five. And I completely, whipped in her hand, so then I went back and, high fived her, and I was like, love you!
Oh, her high touch must go by, so her.
Mm-hmm. And then, after that, did the ASA Awards.
Oh, that's right, the ASA Awards.
Mm-hmm. The ASA Awards.
Yeah, I remember I did that. I remember I was so hungry that entire day. I went and got Japanese fried chicken, and it was really good.
Right, that's what I had. Okay, and then after that,
God.
After the ASA Awards, I went down to the food market and then saw Courtney and Ronald, and I was like, hey!
Who's Ronald?
Ronald is, he's another YouTuber. He's not that big, but he's I wouldn't say, I don't know as of now because his bias left, but he was the only other YouTuber out there that was as hella Teen Top biased as I am. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So, we would always, interact, but since his favorite member ended up leaving, I don't think he's really keeping up with Teen Top anymore. So...
Yeah, that's gonna be me if Jackson leaves GOT7. No, I'm only kidding. I love GOT7 too. I love Bam Bam as well.
Yeah.
Bam Bam's so big. This wrecker. But yeah, sorry.
But, yeah, he was, the only other YouTuber out there that I found that was as big as a Teen Top fan as I was at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I ended up talking to him, and we've been friends since. And then Courtney, you know who Courtney is. And saw Courtney, saw Jasmine, and at this point, I've seen every single YouTuber, I've talked to before, they got to, 50K. Because, I used
really?
to, yeah, I used to talk to these people all the time. Well, except for Ronald. Ronald's only at, 3K, I believe, but, I used to talk to Courtney and Jasmine and Dre and everyone, before they even got to 50K. And so,
wow.
And then after 50K, they stopped talking to me, but it makes sense because around that time, they were also really busy with their life. So...
Yeah, these YouTubers get so busy, and I'm over here, and I'm just I'm doing nothing. I'm what am I doing wrong?
But,
I need to, yeah. But yeah, they do get really, really busy.
Yeah. So I talked to them.
It's hard.
I talked to them, and that was the end of day 1, really. And then, how was your day 2?
Ooh, day 2. Oh my god, now I'm trying to think what I did on day 2. Because it's 3 days, so it's hard to remember. You know what I mean? It's hard to remember everything.
Yeah.
I feel I don't know. I went to a few panels.
Okay.
Oh my god, what the heck? How was your day 2? You talk, and then I'll remember what my day 2 was like.
Well, my day 2 ended up starting with Running Fan, which I know you were at.
I told you, literally, I did so many things that what did I do? I'm what was KCON?
Yeah. So,
Running Fan was
started
awesome.
it started off with Running Fan. I was Jess's VJ.
Oh, really? God, she was giving me anxiety when she was trying to find her fan. I'm if she, I'm following her, why am I following, what am I doing?
Right.
Like I could have literally walked anywhere else, but I'm following her, and she found her fan. I'm like, no, now I have to find mine.
Yeah.
So I got like a random, and she ended up being so cool, and she was so sweet.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Yeah, so I did that, and then after that, went to the green room and, like, chilled, because I was tired and hungry. I needed food in my system. And then after that, I went to 17, artist engagement, because I had to.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Isn't it weird when you see these, when you see these idols in real life, isn't it, like, weird?
I've gotten over the weird factor of it, like, you know, seeing them in person, because I know they're people, and I know they're, like, in real life, and, like, they exist, but, like, the one thing I don't think I'll ever get over is how beautiful they are in person.
Oh, yes.
So.
They're all, like, all these idols, I'm like, they're even more pretty in person, like, oh my god, like, no.
Right? Like, it's like pictures and stuff like that don't do them justice.
Not even close. Astro looks so
17.
cool in person.
17 though. Okay, so like my experience was 17. Okay, first of all, I tried to do press stuff for 17, but they were like, "Oh, we don't have press for this event," or blah 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 blah, and I'm just like, says like there's press right there, like whatever. I just kind of. So I ended up being at the back of audience. So like, you know, luckily I got that camera that zooms in real nice. So I got video of 17. I got the whole thing, and then. I got Joshua, who's like my bias in 17. I got him to see me because I'm an idiot.
Oh, he's so cute. Well, he is cute. He's adorable. I don't have a 17 bias.
I got Joshua to notice me because I'm an idiot, and also got June to notice me while I was trying to get Joshua to notice me, which is hilarious. And Hansel, or Vernon, I will never call him Vernon. I will always call him Hansel, because that's how my life works. He saw me and kind of like looked at me like he saw an old friend, and I was like, why? Don't look at me like that, you know?
No, he's a beautiful human.
Oh my god, no. Oh.
He's very pretty.
Oh yeah. And then, what was after 17? 17. Went back to the green room, chilled a bit.
Yeah. I feel like I spent more time in the green room than I thought I would.
Yeah, same.
And it sucked because I couldn't bring Chance in with me, so I remember there's like a few times I'm like, bye.
Right.
Because there's free food, there's drinks, like snacks, like, I'm like, I need to eat. I need something. But it sucked, like, not being, like, I feel like it's very cliquey, and it's kind of in there, I'm not very, wing. In large crowds like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just, the green room is like a place.
Yeah. And then, I met my favorite YouTuber, and I wanted to cry a little bit.
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Edward Avila.
Oh my god, I love Eddie.
I love him.
I was literally in the same room as him, and he still probably has no idea that I exist.
Right? Like, to be straight honest with you, I didn't even go up to him until Amy did.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah,
I think
Amy...
I tried to say hi, because I was talking to Joan, and I'm like, oh my god, I love Eddie. He's like my YouTuber. And Joan's like, oh my god, no way. Like, well, I'm going to introduce you guys again, or something like that. Like, she's like so sweet. She's the sweetest. And then Eddie, she tries to get Eddie's attention. He's just like, ignores her. I'm like, I'm not gonna go up and say hi to him because I love him. I was so nervous to like. Okay, well, first off, I met Dre. Yeah, I finally met Dre in person, and you know, like I got a vlog with him, and I was like, it's been so long since we talked. He goes, yeah, and stuff like that, and we were just talking a little bit, and you know. That was interesting, and then the moment I sat my ass down, Eddie walks in the freaking green room, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, I'm like hyperventilating. I mean, I met him at KCON New York, so like seeing him for the second time, I wasn't like shocked.
Yeah.
But this time I was like, I'm like also in the green room, and I'm just like looking at him like.
Right.
I love Eddie.
Yeah. And then, love him. Like, Emmy just went for it, like, because I remember, like, I was sitting down, he was behind me, and Emmy was like, oh, I need to go talk to him, and, like, went to go talk to him, and I was like, bitch! So like,
Amy's like good with that stuff though. She has no shame.
Yeah.
I'm like awkward as hell.
yeah. So she went to go talk to him, and then I just eventually got up and I was like, "Hi, Eddie," and he goes, "Oh, hi," and I was like, I really like your YouTube channel." Like I'm making it sound like I was very awkward and fangirly, but I really wasn't. I was chill. I fangirled after. But
Yeah. No, I don't fangirl anymore. Like, I used to fangirl when I saw, like, my favorite YouTubers, like KCON New York. I probably fangirled harder than I did in LA.
yeah.
But now it's because half of these people are now, like, subscribed to my channel. They now follow me, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, oh, like, I can't fangirl anymore, because
Yeah,
then it's,
right.
like, weird.
So I
I'm
talked to him.
supposed to be a YouTuber, just like,
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I have to be cool.
Right, yeah, so that's why, I think that's kind of what got me chill when I went to go talk to him, because I was like, oh, we're both just YouTubers, he's just, like, a little bit bigger than me. A little bit bigger than me.
Like, 500 times percent, like, bigger than both of us.
But, yeah, I went to talk to him, and I was like, yeah, I'm, like, a big fan of yours, and he hugged me, and then I was like, a lot of my fans know that I'm a big fan of yours, and they're also fans of yours, so would it be possible if I could get a vlog with you? He goes, yes, got a vlog with him. I wanted to cry at that point. Also got a picture, and then he left, and he, like, after he, like, completely left the green room, I screamed. And Emmy was sitting by me, she goes, it was just so funny, because Emmy was sitting by me, and she goes, oh, shit, and I was like, sorry. And, yeah, it was so funny. So.
No. Oh. Yeah, Eddie's really nice, though. And he's
such a
really
sweetheart.
pretty.
And, like, every time he left the green room, he got mobbed. And I was like, him and Dre. I was like.
In the green room?
No, after, like, the moment they would leave the green room.
Oh, he literally opened the door for, like, a second, and some girl, she's like, Eddie! And he closes the door, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I would have, like, been like, what? But, yeah, that was that. And then I went to red carpet after that.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. And then after that, I went to red carpet. And that was amazing, because I got to see Vix.
Oh, yeah.
Fathers. My fathers.
Yeah.
And then the concert, which was, wow.
I loved Cosmic Girls. They did so
They did really good. Who opened?
I loved their performance.
Who opened that? Was it SF9 who opened that night? Yes.
I think it was SF9 and Cosmic Girls opened. I don't know.
Yeah. Or no. Like, Leo, no. So, Vix and a Ujo Sonyo. No. Vix and a Girls' Day member opened, and then SF9 was after them. Yeah. And then.
I literally don't remember.
I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, that's how it went. Yeah.
Yeah, that was none of those groups are really like my favorite. Like, but it was like weird for the second night, which it's not the second night already. Those were my favorite groups.
Yeah. So yeah. And
the second night of concerts, I mean, because for people who are unaware, it's 3 nights of convention, 2 nights of concert.
Yeah. So that all happened, and I was pretty chill until Vix came on.
Oh, I get it. I like Vix too, but I'm not like a crazy fan of them.
Yeah. I wasn't really a crazy fan of them until probably after KCON. Because, like, a lot of people become fans of groups, like, after seeing them live.
Yeah, that's how I feel about, like, Uptension and, I don't know who else. So at KCON New York now, I'm like, my mind's blanking.
K&K?
Uptension and C and Blue.
Oh, C and Blue.
I'm really big fans of them.
So...
And I would have never listened to them if I didn't see them live.
Yeah.
If I wasn't forced to.
Yeah. And then, you bet your ass I was shook when 17 came on.
Oh, yeah.
I cried a little bit. No, seriously.
I liked them. They were good.
Yeah.
It's just none of those groups were my favorites, and so I didn't hype up too hard because I was tired.
Yeah. But, like, I was shook at 17 because I already knew that they were going to open with Don't Wanna Cry. And then they performed my favorite song right after, which is Rock. And I cried.
Oh, yeah.
I cried, and then they turned around because, like, I was at the back of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So they turned around and performed Achu Nice right in front of me. And I cause that's my favorite comeback song of theirs. And I started crying again.
Oh.
And then Hansel saw me.
Song. They did a really they put on a really good show though.
They did really well closing.
Oh yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah, and then during Shoot Nice, Hansel saw me because I was getting lit. I was getting lit and crying at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, he saw me and kind of like smirked, and I was like, shit. And then the ending bit, like I was like on the corner of like where they like go on and off stage.
Oh.
So I was like right there, like I could see them, and
Lucky.
yeah. So In was walking around, and like In is my Bison Vic, so I was like Ann, and he saw me and like waved. I was like, oh my god.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then Joshua, Joshua saw me being an idiot because I was like screaming. I was like up, like I was trying to get his attention, and he saw me. He saw me, and he acted like he saw an old friend. I was like, no, leave. And then they left, and I got really sad. They were staying at the hotel across from me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you like creep on them? Or?
No, I would never do that. I would never creep on them. No. Funny story. I saw them at the airport. I saw them at the airport because they were at the airport the same day I left.
Oh really?
They were 2 gates down from me. They were 2 gates down from me.
And you didn't say anything.
Because I didn't even.
Been like, Hi, I'm such a big fan.
No,
like,
the thing is like I didn't even know it was them until after they left.
Oh, you didn't realize? You just
No.
probably saw like a group of.
Yeah, it was funny because like we're at the same gate and terminal and everything because we're both going to the same destination. They just got on the flight before me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they were in front of me during security. They were in front of me like the whole time. And like the first time I thought about something about it, it was their manager because I know what their manager looks like, and I was like, you look familiar, but didn't think much of it. I went to go get food. I went to go get a salad because I needed food in my system because it was like what 12:01 at that point, and I needed food.
Oh yeah.
So I went to go get food and I like look across the gate, and freaking June is staring at me. June ends up staring at me, and I'm like, hello, whatever.
Hello.
Right?
Hi.
And then, what happened after that? So June ends up staring at me, and then, I look down, and I look at Hansel, and I see Hansel, and he's kind of staring at me too, and I'm like, why do y'all look so familiar? But they had like the masks and the hats on, so like.
Yeah, I would know instantly. Like they're idols.
Well, no, because there were a lot of people like. I'm trying not to be racist here, but there were a lot of Asian people there wearing masks.
Yeah, that's like that's more fashion. Like that's become a fashion over there.
Yeah.
It looks
So
good.
like I didn't think.
Like,
I just saw so many people with that, and I was just like not thinking much of it. I was like, whatever.
oh yeah.
And then like.
It was the same for me though. When I was at the airport though, I saw because where my terminal was right next to the right next to like the international departures.
Mm-hmm.
Not my terminal, but like to the terminal. I don't think I'm making any sense. But it is international departures, but like I think more specifically is like all going to like Asia.
I
saw like a lot like. Not a lot of people. I probably saw like a handful of people with like masks on and stuff like that too.
Yeah, but I didn't think much of it. I was just kind of like, okay. And then finished eating my salad and started editing my interview with Dre. And then that's when I started thinking, 17 might be on my flight to Dallas. So I go on Twitter and I see that they like already like arrived and stuff like that. These are like posts from an hour ago and everything. And I'm like, wait. And then I see a picture.
Wow.
I see a picture of June. Verbatim of what I saw at that gate, and they already left at that point, and I was like, oh, well done.
Oh, girl. Oh, no. That sucks.
I mean, it does, but, I'm that type of person that, like, if an idol is near me in a public space, I want them to have their space, because they don't get it in Korea,
Right.
So I'm that type of person, like, oh, there's Joshua just casually sitting there. I would go say hi, but I want him to have a space, so I'll just,
well, yeah, it totally depends. If they look like they're just, like, relaxing or something, like, I feel like if they're, like, I feel like the only time I would ever say hi is if someone's at, like, the store and they're just, like, looking at there.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, Jackson, I love you so much, like, something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Kind of do like a Whitney Bay, like what Whitney had experienced with Jackson, at the.
Stop. I don't want to think about it. I'm jealous. I saw her. She made that video. I never watched it. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm jealous. I'm jealous as heck. Like, I don't want to watch it.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be like, I'm never gonna be like, oh, Whitney.
Yeah, but like, I think the only time I would end up saying.
So sweet too.
Yeah, I think the only time I would end up saying something to like an idol is if like, you know, they're behind me or like in front of me or something. Like they're really close to me, and you know, I'll just be like, "Hi, love your music," and then leave. Like, you know, I wouldn't like stay and be like, "Can I get a picture?" Or, stuff like that. I'd just be like, "Hi, love your music," and then walk off.
Yeah.
Because I'm really that type of person. Whenever like idols are in like different countries, I want them to have their space because they don't get space in Korea.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've never met any idols, but it depends. There are some groups that are more popular internationally than they are.
Yeah, like 17 and GOT7.
Yeah.
They're very popular internationally.
Yeah. Well, they're also they're popular in Korea too. They're popular in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I don't know. I'm sure Cosmic Girls are popular in Korea, but I feel like if you just saw Cosmos like at like the supermarket, you're just like, "Hey, queens!" Like I don't know.
But yeah, that was.
But they're cute.
That's my airport experience. That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, jealous. My airport experience was whatever. The terminal was just like packed with people, and then the flight was delayed, and I'm like, ugh. And then I still arrived back in Boston on time, so it wasn't that bad.
We got off track. We were talking about airports. We should be talking about KCON.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well, it's kind of part of game.
Yeah, it's like a part of it. So KCON day 3.
Oh, that was like the busiest day for me, but it was the best day, the funnest day. I had the most energy because I was so excited for the concert because all my favorite groups were playing. But pretty much first thing in the morning, I think it's like one of the panel of the day. I have a panel and at KCON, and that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like pretty much it. Like that's it. I just had one panel, and then I probably went to a panel, and then right after the panel, and then I saw Astro at their little fan thing.
I got video for him.
MJ noticed me, and I cried.
Guess who has video of it?
Because they're rude as heck. I know, I'm gonna make that video, so let's not talk about it right now. That part, we're not gonna talk about it, but like, MJ noticed me. I'm gonna tell you all about that experience, you know? I don't even know. It was just that, yeah.
Mm.
No, that's not true. I also went to the Astro the fan meeting thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like where the fan hang out, which was fun. Because hosting it in Kai, they did a really good job, and it was really, really fun.
Yeah, I was gonna go, but I couldn't, which really sucked.
Well, it sucked because it was so it was like as soon as that ended, then all of like KCON's closed. They're kicking everyone out, like stuff like that.
See, for me, what did I do day 3? Day 3, I had my meet and greet early in the morning. Like the moment doors opened, I had my meet and greet.
Ooh.
And then I only got to meet like 2 people because my ass needed to get in line for GOT7 because I wanted to be closer to GOT7 than I was 17 for audience. So.
Wait, you had 17 audience for.
I had 17 and GOT7 audience.
Can you imagine being lucky enough to high touch?
It was impossible to find a high touch, to be honest.
No, it really was impossible. Like, I wanted it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wanted GOT7 or Astro, none. There's, like, no high touch I could get besides Hayes and Card. And, like, I'm meeting Card already, so, like, I don't want to,
Yeah. But, I got GOT7 audience, and I got really close to GOT7 this time. I got closer than I was closer to GOT7 than I was 17, which makes me really happy. Got Jin Young to notice me. Got Mark to notice me too. That was awkward, cause after, like, we end the interview, I'll tell you my experience that I had with GOT7 back in 2015, because it's really funny.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Yeah, be scared, because it's hilarious.
In 2017, you were like 15?
2015, I was 17. No, I was a sophomore. I was a sophomore in high school, so I was like 16. 16 turning 17. But yeah, I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you about that off the interview, off air. But
okay, yeah.
I got Jin Young and Mark to notice me. Mark saw an old friend. Let's just put it at that. Mark saw an old friend. J-Bomb was rude as fuck. I hate him.
Daddy.
Yes. And then after that, I was gonna do Astro Artist engagement, but that's whenever I got a notification from KCON on Twitter saying, oh, Astro will be at the Toyota booth, and like, by the time I got in line for Astro Audience, I would have been around the same spot as I would have been for 17. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go to the Toyota booth.
That was my thing too, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the Toyota booth.
Exactly.
I tried to get into the front. Okay, I can't talk about it. I'm gonna save all the details for my video.
Yeah. But I just ended up going to the Toyota booth. Shauna, I love her to death. She tried so hard to get me an Astro High Touch. But we couldn't get it. She couldn't get it. And I was like, well, thanks for trying, you know. And then saw Astro at the Toyota booth, got Unwoo and Moonbin to nose me. My life is over. To be honest, Astro is actually pretty shorter than I thought, except for Sanha. Sanha is pretty tall.
Sanha's beautiful.
He is. And then after that, Josh and I went to the green room, and I practically just stayed in the green room the rest of the time. Like, I went to go get food with Mac G, and then we ended up leaving together. And then saw Papa Twan.
Oh my god, everyone saw Papa Twan, and I'm like, no.
It was so easy to find him, because he was wearing, like, a very bright Agase colored shirt. It was so easy to find him. We saw him in line, and, like, Christina of MacG just went, and, like, Emmy went, and then I went, and we all got pictures, and then Emmy gave him her, like, little business card for her radio show.
Oh my god, that's cute.
And then, yeah, then we got in line, and we chilled, and then the concert, wow.
That was the best concert ever. But it was kind of ruined for me because some girl, like, would not stand up. She was the entire time. She was like 2 rows behind. She's like, "Can you sit down?" I'm like, "There's people standing literally right in front of you." She sucked. She ruined my concert experience.
That sucks.
So
yeah.
I changed my seat because I was not about to, like, I was gonna lose my shit for GOT7 and Astro, so I could enjoy myself.
Yeah. So what I remember is, like, I was pretty calm. 1-on-1, okay. Wow, the screams for 1-on-1 were real. I was like, hello.
1-on-1. 1-on-1 was good. There's Ong Sang-woo. I don't think I'm saying his name right.
Ong Sang-woo. Ong Sang-woo.
That. I can't say any names right, okay? It's hard. So I just give up.
Right.
Yeah.
1-on-1 was pretty good, and then you bet your ass I got lit to NCT. I got lit to NCT. I was like, yes, especially Cherry Bomb.
Oh yeah.
And then Astro, I cried a little bit. The fact that they opened with Again, I was shook.
I wish that they performed more songs. So I hope they go on a solo because KCON's good, even if you like all the artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I wish they performed more. Like, I want to hear Hide and Seek. I wanted to hear, I think they did Confession. I don't remember.
No, they did, they didn't do Confession. They did,
They did Baby and Again.
Baby Again,
and... They did a special stage.
Well, they did a special... Okay, hold on. Let me look this up.
They do Cat's Eye? I think they did Cat's Eye.
No, they did a... Shit, give me a sec.
I wish I remembered.
Breathless. They did.
Oh, Breathless, yeah.
They did again, Breathless and Baby. So Astro was great, and then freaking GOT7. I was shook. Shook.
GOT7. I was glad that GOT7 closed the show because they're like my favorite groups. So I was happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was really happy with GOT7. I got to see Never Ever live. That was my goal in life, was to see that live.
And they sang live too. So
yeah, freaking Jin Young went husky.
No, yeah, that meant something to me. I was like, thank you.
Right, and the ending
that was
the ending bit was awesome, except I hate Jin Young. So with NCT, they were like, you know, doing their bows and everything, and Yuta is my bias in NCT, and he like looked over at me, and I'm like, Yuta! And you know, being an idiot, and he saw me and waved and made a heart, and I was like, oh my god. And then Astro was coming over, and you know, I went nuts for Moonbin. Moonbin saw me, and I was like, okay, cool. Then freaking Jin Young. I will never get over this part with Jin Young. Jin Young was like the last one to leave the stage, or one of the last ones to leave the stage, and he's looking at my section, and he sees me, and I'm being an idiot. Jin Young! Or I'm screaming Park Jin Young, because there's more than one Jin Young at this point, because there's Bae Jin Young of 101. So I'm like, Park Jin Young! And stuff like that, and he sees me, kind of like nods, and turns away! I was like, bitch! But yeah, I will never get over that. And that was it. And then I said goodbye to all of MacG at Starbucks, and I cried a little bit. And yeah, that was the end of KCON.
I know. KCON was so fun. I miss it.
I'm so going next year. I'm going next year.
Yeah, I planned on going again. I just don't... If I don't get invited, I'm not going to buy concert tickets if I don't like the groups. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because
if you get
the first day, it was like it wasn't really worth it enough for. Like I wasn't bored. I just like I was really tired.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like a lot out of you, and like especially when I have roommates, I can't fall asleep like during the day. Like I can't go and like just like take naps because I don't know, they might be there too, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But next time I go, I might just skip out on concerts if I don't, unless I get invited and it's free, then maybe, you know?
Yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. That's the end of this awesome interview.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem, thank you. You guys make sure to go follow Josh if you haven't already. I'll put all of his info down in the description below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. Be sure to like and subscribe, become a #1 today. Be sure to follow me on social media, and I'll see you all in the next video. Annyeong.
Bye. Thank you so much for having me, by the way. Bye.
No problem.